My name is Bruce, and I've been working bar in hell for an eternity. In that time, I've learned a trick or two that I'd like to pass on to you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this spooktacular Halloween edition of BarTalk&Cocktails. We've got a lot of ground to uncover.
The Corpse Reviver was a cocktail prescribed by bartenders of old and were intended as hair of the dog hangover cures. They were meant to revive the souls that appeared in the bar feeling like they'd just been run over by a freight train from overindulgence the night before. Yeah, these dead souls needed some kind of restorative tonic, medicine if you will, a little bit of the hair of the dog that bit them last night. Now there's a real family or group of corpse revivers out there, and of course, the origin of this family is unclear. One of the earliest references to the corpse reviver appeared in 1861 in a satirical weekly magazine called Punch, or the London Charivari. By 1871, the corpse reviver shows up in a cocktail book, The Gentleman's Table Guide by E. Rickett and C. Thomas. Here, the corpse reviver uses a half wine glass of brandy, half glass of maraschino, and 2 dashes of Boker's bitters, which were a preferred brand of bitters back then, and that included things like cassia, cardamom, cloves, and bitter orange peel. By 1930, good old Harry Craddock, working bar at the Savoy Hotel in London, included the Corpse Reviver No. 1 and No. 2 in his famous Savoy cocktail book. He wrote that the Corpse Reviver No. 1 was to be taken before 11 a.m. or whenever steam and energy are needed. Part humor or part truth. The Corpse Reviver No. 1 blends cognac, apple brandy or Calvados, and Italian sweet vermouth. That's it. A stiff concoction that I'm sure would revive you, but to drink it before 11 a.m.? I don't know about that. Maybe if you stayed up all night and didn't go to bed and 11 a.m. came around and yeah, I'm ready to go. Pow! Then there was R. de Fleury in his 1934 cocktail book, 1700 Cocktails for the Man Behind the Bar. Hey, that's me, the man behind the bar. I love that title. He lists under the pick-me-ups category a Corpse Reviver No. 3. This was a layered drink of maraschino, brandy, and curacao. He cautions in his book, do not ice. By 1937, in the Café Royal cocktail book Coronation Edition, there lists a couple more different Corpse Reviver recipes. Here they are. What we got going on here is a third brandy, a third orange juice, a third lemon juice, 2 dashes of grenadine. You shake this puppy and pour it into a claret glass and fill with champagne. Then there's Godfrey's Corpse Reviver, and by Godfrey Baldini. 2/3 gin, 1/3 vodka, a dash of grenadine, a dash of Angostura bitters, and shake and pour it into a glass. Then we've got the Savoy Corpse Reviver, which sometimes goes by the name of the Corpse Reviver No. 4. This recipe is another variation. It was invented by Joe Gilmore in 1954. He was Harry Craddock's successor at the Savoy Hotel from 1955 to 1976. He uses 1 part brandy, 1 part Fernet Branca, which is a rich, bitter, and aromatic spirit, and 1 part white creme de menthe. Shake the ingredients together with ice and strain into a glass. Funny though, you know, it kind of looks like a stinger with the addition of Fernet Branca. Then in Patrick Duffy's The Official Mixer's Manual from 1956, no, not that Patrick Duffy, he lists the Corpse Reviver No. 1 and No. 2 with a slight variation on No. 2 where he swaps out the Lillet Blanc for a Swedish punch. He also has a Corpse Reviver No. 3, which combines the juice of a quarter lemon, a jigger of Pernod, in a highball glass filled with cubed ice and topped with sparkling wine. Oh my God, this is just going on forever. I don't know. There's way too many corpse revivers. These things just keep going on. Then in London, by the 2000s, the corpse reviver is reborn again when yellow chartreuse is substituted for Cointreau. And let's not forget Jacob Breyer from New Zealand. He created the corpse reviver number blue in 2007. It's similar to the corpse reviver number 2, but he swaps out the Cointreau for blue curacao. By now, you've probably come to realize that there are countless corpse reviver recipes, all of which are to help you with your terrible hangover. But today, we're going to make the most popular and probably one of the most balanced of the corpse reviver family, the corpse reviver number 2. Okay, let's make this thing. You know, when rigor mortis sets in, you make yourself a corpse reviver number 2 because it's like really, really refreshing. Let's do this thing. First thing you want to do is grab your glass, and this is a lovely little cocktail glass, isn't it? And we're going to just fill it full of ice and a little water and get her nice and chilled, okay? Set it off to the side. First thing we need is some gin. I've got the botanist here, and it's from the Isle of Islay, from Scotland. And we're going to use 1 ounce. And you know, you really want to make sure your measurements are accurate. And yeah, that's 1 ounce for sure. Next thing is Cointreau. And I got a fresh bottle here, and oh yeah, we like that. Let's pop a stopper on there and pour 1 ounce. Followed by Lillet Blanc. Yeah. Lillet Blanc is an aperitif wine, a subtle blend of selected grapes along with macerated fruit liqueurs. At 17% alcohol by volume, or 34 proof, it has a pleasantly fruity but not overly sweet character. Handcrafted and aged in oak casks, Lillet Blanc is delicious when served well chilled. The nose is flowery with aromas of candied oranges, honey, pine resin, and exotic fruits. With its golden color of being fleshy on the palate, Lillet Blanc makes a brilliant cocktail ingredient. 1 ounce. This recipe is so easy to make, so refreshing. Okay, the next ingredient is 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Oh yeah, there you go. Get rid of the chilled ice water, and you know, absinthe makes the heart grow fonder. So what I've done is I've put the absinthe in a little dropper here, and you don't want a lot. Maybe 2, 3, 4 drops, and just kind of swirl that around. Oh yeah, a little anise flavoring going on there. All right, so finally, what we want to do is grab some ice in our shaker glass. And shake it. Shake it like a corpse? How would you shake it like a corpse? I have no idea. I'm revived! Yeah! Oh yeah! Baby! All right. Strain it out. Revive me, baby. Oh yeah. All right. And garnish. I've got a little cherry, Luxardo cherry, and a little lemon rind. Yeah. Let's check it out, baby. Oh. Wow. 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 This is a wonderfully complex drink. You get the tartness of the lemon, the sweet orange hints from the Cointreau, the floral notes from the Lillet, and it's all backed up by a solid gin base. And the dash of absinthe provides a very subtle anise finish. As Harry Craddock put it, 4 of these, taken in quick succession, will unrevive the corpse again. Yeah! Oh, for f***'s sakes. Here we go. Hey, get back, guys. You're getting too close. You're getting too close. Get back! No! Man, that is a fine cocktail. The Corpse Reviver #2. You need to make one. And while you're at it, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you don't want to be a freaking corpse, do you? Ha! And while you're at it, check out these other Halloween episodes. They're to die for. Ha! Yeah.